The fight of the Silver State and a chance to lay claim to the Fremont Cannon once again. The prized possession that fans of both of these schools are looking to roll back home and fire off once again. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UNLV Rebels. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UNLV Rebels offense will take the field first. The Rebels ran up and down the field the last time these two matched up, with the Wolfpack completely overmatched, but this time, Pack trying to bounce back.
When I think back to that game, you just think about the difference in speed. UNLV looked so much faster. They say speed kills. If they play like that again today, David, it's going to be tough for Nevada.
Yeah, they smashed it. I mean, there's no other way to say it. It wasn't pretty. It was over quick. And that's, I think, something that's really embarrassing, especially in a rivalry game. I look for Nevada to bounce back, man. They got to play with more emotion, more adrenaline. They got to be embarrassed in that last meeting.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense.
Turning it on! Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Nevada going quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looking to throw, it's Irvin. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. Ripping through the defense. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This Nevada offense really has it going. A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes!
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Let's go! Finds the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's called. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to run it. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, UNLV. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. The sure hands, it's Douglas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass, it's Irvin. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the tight end. He's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And, man, oh, man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Irvin. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Douglas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw again. Gets it out fast. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Wants to go up top. Working that left side down. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Irvin. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That's reeled in. It's Clowney. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. David, Jesse, as legend would have it, explorer John Fremont abandoned a howitzer in the Sierra Nevada in 1843 during a heavy snowstorm. So each year, the winning team earns the right to paint the howitzer's wheels scarlet or navy.
And this is pretty cool because not until that long ago, the team in possession of the Fremont cannon would fire it every time they scored a touchdown. So really cool history with this trophy between both these schools here in Nevada.
Yeah, the battle for Nevada, right? That's what they call it. And I do like that they get to take the cannon and paint it their color. Like, that's pretty cool, pretty petty, and it's all college football.
55 weak.
Wants to throw. It's Urban. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. One more snap coming before halftime. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the howitzer cannon after an entertaining first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. So much intrigue with the howitzer cannon on the line, fellas, as we get things back to you.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gentry. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and cement it.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here comes the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Since 1969, UNLV and Nevada have fought for the right to paint and protect the Fremont Trophy, and really they established the intensity of this rivalry right off the bat. Nevada won the first game by a mere 2 points.
Yeah, it's funny to watch all those games back in the day. It's like 0-0 tie, 2 points. Now we're seeing high-scoring, firing cannons, and that's what's cool about the Fremont cannon. Like, you get to earn this.
Turning it on! They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Using the quick game. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Irvin. Unleashes to the end zone. Looking for the goal line.
Man, you got to love the effort, selling out for that. Listen, it wasn't a deep pass down the field. It's a short pass, but great effort and laying out, good body control, bringing in the diving catch.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas Tech. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Tripped up for the tackle. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it in the middle. It's Clowney. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit.
He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Rebels. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Scanning the field, it's Irvin. Puts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Rides to back and leaves it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They got it at the 30. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sit back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. At the 45, on his way. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down.
Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
To the air, it's Urban. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The corners are walked up tight. Got it in the middle with Asiata. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
Nevada going quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught behind the line. It's White. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Irvin. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Nevada. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Off play action. Now improvising. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's a good day's work when you can take a piece of military history home